Good evening, everybody. My name is Sozi Imran, your commentator, and I want to welcome you back to the final part of Balikuddembe Decides 2026-2027. So, as you've been seeing from the morning through the afternoon, we've been having elections. We took you through the analysis, me and my fellow commentators, and right now we are coming to the end of it all. Like any other football game, there must be a winner, a loser, and it must come to an end. Similarly, our day of elections, the bigger weighted day, the day of making decisions, has come to an end. So I'm briefly going to show you the general analysis of how the day has turned out in the voter turnout, and then our patrons and the chairperson of the Electoral Commission of this mighty institution will announce the results. In other words, our Yamukama will come in later. So briefly, the election turnout out of 2,153 students, it would have been 100%. However, we have 92% with 1,991 votes cast and 162 votes pending. Now, these voters that are pending are simply these fellow classmates of ours that are sick and are home for any other related reasons. But the biggest percentage of the school has voted, and this proves more than enough that the results that you're going to have are going to be free and fair. I want to remind you that the elections that have gone on in Balikuddembe, there's no monopoly, nepotism, or favoritism. It's the system that's counting, and whichever school is out there and is not adapting this method of e-voting, believe me, they're doing the wrong thing. Balikuddembe wanted to set the pace for any other school to remove arguments of vote rigging, arguments of ballot papers, and to remove arguments of mistrust. That's why we came up with this method that was cast by e-voting. You should try them out. The contacts are down there to eliminate all that. And in Balikuddembe, we have free and fair elections. Once again, the voters that were eligible are 2,153. That is all the students of this mighty institution, and 92% of them have cast their votes. So at this moment, dear ladies and gentlemen, we have our agents in the room to ensure equality and justice, as they will show you. We have no other person here but only and only the agents, not the candidates here. The agents are here because we told the candidates that we should have your agents here so that we prove to you that there hasn't been any vote rigging, and every candidate here has a what? Has an agent. So by the time the results are released, they're going to ensure that they are free and fair. Yesterday we had a few rehearsals with the candidates, a few interviews, and all the candidates were appreciating this method and proving that indeed it's fair. We have a Mr. and Mrs. Balikuddembe in the house for representation of the what? Representation of the General School Fraternity, and our chairperson and the Amukama of this electoral commission are all in the house. So briefly, ladies and gentlemen, let me welcome the chairperson electoral commission and his member that he's been working with in order to give us the final announcements of the results. I remain Kasozi Imran. Thank you very much.
Thank you so very much, our commentator of the day. Thank you so very much. Yeah, as you all been following us, we have come to the end of the day. The stress, the anxiety, everything combined, we are coming to the end, and we are about to give out the outcome of our e-vote election. As you've heard from my commentator, the commentator of the day, we are just glad that this exercise has finally come to the end. 92% of the total votes cast has already clicked in, and as you can see on our board, we want to thank every one of you. We want particularly to thank the agents of the candidates who have participated in all this. We have partnered with the Nexa Media through Cast Your Votes. We want to officially thank them so much that in the day, what we have started 3 weeks ago, these people, we have moved with them from the screening process. We want to thank each participant who came out to write the application, trusted the process, and who trusted the Electoral Commission of St Balikuddembe. We want to finally say